Unary operator. An operator which is bringing one unit effect in the variable. One unit effect in the variable. One unit effect in the variable. That is called as a unary operator. Assume variable value 5. 5 to 6 or 5 to 4. If you are using any operator to bring from 5 to 6 or 5 to 4, that operator is called as a unary operator. Unary operator, an operator which is bringing one unit effect in the variable. That unit effect, it may be increment effect or it may be decrement effect. Incrementing effect or decrementing effect. Increment or decrement. Increment or decrement. Incrementing effect or decrementing effect. That is called as a unary operator. There are two types of unary operators available. There are two types of unary operators available. Two types of unary operators available. What are those two types? There are two types of unary operators available. What are those two types? One is an increment unary operator. Increment unary operator. That is plus plus. Increment unary operator, that is plus plus. Increment unary operator, that is plus plus. Second one is a decrement unary operator. Second one is decrement unary operator. Second one is decrement unary operator, that is minus minus. Minus minus. Increment unary operation, decrement unary operation. Increment and decrement. Plus plus is a increment unary operator. Minus minus is a decrement unary operator. Unary operator. Unary operator. Increment and decrement. Plus plus is for incrementing one unit. Minus minus is for decrementing one unit. Plus plus is for incrementing one unit. Minus minus is for decrementing one unit. Incrementing one unit, decrementing one unit. Incrementing one unit, decrementing one unit. Both unary operators can be used in two different ways. Both unary operators we can use in two different ways. There are two ways of using both unary operators. There are two ways of using both unary operators. There are two ways of using both unary operators. There are two ways. There are two ways of using both unary operators. One is post way of using. 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 Second one, pre way of using. Pre way of using. Pre way of using. One is post way, other is a pre way. Post way of using, pre way of using. Post and pre. Post and pre. Through examples, we can understand what is post and what is pre. Use a new application directory, app3. Everybody go inside app3. App3. If class file is there, remove app3 folder. In the December batch, app3 folder. Create SRC and classes. Create SRC and classes. Go inside SRC. Try developing a simple Java file. Class name A. Int I is equal to 1. Try saving as a.java. In the December batch DEV application 3 SRC save. Post increment. What is meant by post? Post means after. If operator is there after variable. If operator is there after variable, that is called as a post way of using. Guys, everybody, post increment, post way. Come on. Post way, post increment. Post way, post increment. What is meant by post? After. First variable, then operator. First variable, then operator. That is called as a post. Variable, then increment operator. Increment operator is a plus plus. Post way. Post to the variable. After variable. That is why it's called as a post increment. The meaning of post increment is incremented value should not affect at the place of increment. Incremented value should affect only in the next usage. Incremented value should not affect at the place of increment. Incremented value should not affect at the place of increment. Incremented value should not affect at the place of increment. incremented value should not affect at the place of increment. It should affect only from the next usage. Here, I is becoming 2, but 2 is not applying in the first. 2 is not applying. 2 is applying only in the next usage. 2 is applying only in the next usage. Come on. 2, 2, 2. I is equal to 1. 1 is becoming 2. 1 is becoming 2. I is equal to 1. 1 is becoming 2. 1 only applying. Why? Because the meaning of post is changed value, modified value, incremented value, changed, modified, incremented value should not affect at the place of increment, should not affect at the place of increment, should affect only in the next usage, only in the next usage, only in the next usage. That is the meaning of post. Post value should not affect at the place of operation. At the place of operation, it should not affect. It should affect only in the next usage. Let me compile and run. The next one. Class name B. And I is equal to 1. First decrement Post decrement. Post decrement. After variable, we are using decrement operator. After variable, we are using decrement operator. That is why post decrement. Post decrement. Decremented value should not affect at the place of decrement. Decremented value should not affect at the place of decrement. Decremented value should not affect at the place of decrement. Decremented value should not affect at the place of decrement. Decremented value should not affect at the place of decrement. Decremented value should not affect at the place of decrement. Decremented value should not affect at the place of decrement. It should affect only afterwards. This is 0, this is 0, 0, 0. What about this? It's 1 only. Post means operated value, changed value, modified value should not affect at the place of operation. Should not affect at the place of operation, should affect only from the next usage. Only from the next usage. That is why you are getting output as a 1, 0, 0, 0, 0. Let me show. One zero 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 zero. Done, everybody? Come to the next one, everybody. Int I is equal to, int I is equal to 1. Int j is equal to I plus plus. Done, everybody? So please observe, I is becoming 2. I is becoming 2. Please observe, I is becoming 2, but 1 only assigning to j. 1 only assigning to j. 2 will be applying only in the next usage. I is equal to 1, j is equal to I plus plus. Please observe, incrementing to 2. But at the place of increment, incremented value should not affect. At the place of increment, incremented value should not affect. At the place of increment, incremented value should not affect. At the place of increment, incremented value should not affect. Incremented value should not affect. At the place of increment, incremented value should not affect. Say here, even though I is becoming 2, 1 only sending to the left hand side. 1 only using, 1 only using. 1 is sending to the left hand side, j is assigning with 1. J is assigning with 1. But I became a 2, the 2 is affecting from the next usage. This is 2, this is 1. This is 2, this is 1. Come to the next one. Class name D. Int I is equal to 10. Int j is equal to I minus minus. Please check compile and run. I is becoming 9. I is becoming 9. But 10 only sending to j. 10 only sending to j. I is becoming 9. I is becoming 9. But 10 only sending to j. 10 only sending to j. Changed value should not affect at the place of changing. Changed value should not affect at the place of changing. That is what the meaning of post decrement. Post decrement. Post decrement. Changed value should not affect at the place of changing. Changed value should not affect at the place of changing. Changed value should affect only in the next usage. Changed value should affect only from the next usage. Changed value. Changed value. Changed value should not affect at the place of changing. Changed value should affect only from the next usage. J is assigning with a 10, even though I became a 9, that 9 is affecting in the next usage. 9 is affecting in the next usage. Come to the next one. Post is very important, little difficult. Other pre is a very simple that we will see later. Guys, so please observe, even though I became a 1, applying value 0, even though I became a 1, even though I became a 1, applying value 0, applying value 0, I became a 1, applying value 0, applying value 0. This is the 0, I became a 1, 1 will be applying in the next usage. This is 1. J is equal to 0 plus 1. J is equal to 0 plus 1. By the time of printing I also 1. J also 1. 0 plus 1. 0 plus 1. Come on guys. 0 plus 1. What is 0 plus 1? Done everybody? Come to the next one. Class name F. Please take your own time. Understood? Applying value 0. I became a 1. I became a 1. Applying value 0. Sorry. Starting with 1, right? Yeah. Applying value 1, but I became a 2. I became a 2. I became a 2. Applying is 1. Applying is 1. I became a 2. I became a 2. Applying value 1. Applying value 1. I became a 2. I became a 2. Applying value 1. 2 is using in the next usage. 2 is becoming 3. 2 is becoming 3. But the usage is only 2. 3 is using in the next usage. I value 3. What about J value? J value 8. Come to the next one, everybody. Applying value 6, I became a 5. Applying value 6, I became a 5. Applying value 6, I became a 5. That 5 is applying in the next usage. 5 is becoming 4. Applying value 5. This is 4. 4 is becoming 3. Applying value 4 only. But by the time of printing, it is a 3. What is the J value? What is the J value? Last one. See here, I is equal to 4. This 4 is becoming 3. Applying value. Usage is a 4 only. The 3 will be affecting in the next usage. Got it? Everybody, I repeat once again, please observe. Initial value 6. 6 is becoming 5, but 6 only has to apply. 6 is becoming 5, 6 only has to apply. Yes, 6 is applying, 5 is applying, 5 is becoming 4, 5 is becoming 4, but 5 only has to apply. 5 only has to apply. Yes, 5 is applying, 4 is applying here. 4 is becoming 3, but 4 only has to apply. 4 is becoming 3, 4 only has to apply. 4 is applying, and 3 is becoming in the next usage. This is the next usage. I'll show you one more example, everybody. Which class? Int I is equal to 1. Int j is equal to I plus plus little lengthy. Take 10 minutes to time, try understanding, analyzing. So please observe, everybody. I became a 2, applying value 1. I became a 2, applying value 1. This is 2. I became a 3, applying value 2. This is 3. I became a 4, applying value 3. This is 4. I became a 5, applying value 4 only. This is 5. I became a 6, applying value 5. This is 6. The final I value is 6. What is the J value? J value. Let's see one more example. Int A is equal to A plus plus give more spaces for understanding better. There is a chance of getting little confusion. Oh, sorry. Small change, guys. Done, everybody? A is becoming 1. Applying value 0. Applying is 0, but becoming 1. So here, 1 supposed to affect. 1 is becoming 2. Affecting is 1 only. Became a 2, affecting is 1. So here 2. 2 is becoming 3, affecting 2. Here. 3 is becoming 4. 3 is becoming 4, affecting 3. 4 is becoming 5. 4 is becoming 5, but affecting 4 only. This is 5. 5 is becoming 6, affecting 5. This is 6. 6 is becoming 7, affecting 6 only. This is 7. Please go through everybody. The final A value is 7. What about B value? 20? Understood, everybody? Post is very important. Post way. Post way. Come to the next one. Int A is equal to 5. Int B is equal to A minus minus. Compile and run. Understood, everybody? Done, everybody? Let me show, guys. I became a 4, applying value 5. I became a 4, applying value 5. So 4 is becoming 3, applying value 4. 3 is becoming 2, applying value 3. 2 is becoming 1, applying value 2. 1 is becoming 0, applying value 1. 0 is becoming minus 1, applying value 0. Minus 1 is becoming minus 2, applying value minus 1. Minus 2 is becoming minus 3, applying value minus 2. The last one is a minus 3. A is a minus 3. What is the B? 9. Practice fully post. Once you become comfortable in the post, then I'll start the pre. Anyhow, pre is very simple. Post only little complicated. More and more practice is required. So practice more examples on post. We will continue in the next session. Tomorrow aptitude classes will be in the morning time. Morning 8:30 onwards, tomorrow aptitude classes. So maybe tomorrow you can stay only till evening 3 o'clock. 3 onwards you can leave. Even other batches also doing the same. Just till 3. Now till 8:30 you had to stay back and you had to practice. And stay back here only. Viru, please come. Just 2 minutes. Stay back here only. Practice here only. No other classes. Now enjoy, Karo. All the best.